YouTube, how's it going? It is your boy J Loves here, bringing you guys the season finale of season 2 here at AC Milan. Today, it's quite simple. It is the Champions League final against Paris Saint-Germain. Now, if you guys did not see the previous episode where we finished off the Serie A campaign, I do recommend you go back and watch it. If I sound a little bit downer, is because I'm still kind of in a bit of shell shock, because the past 24 hours social media has gone absolutely wild. And I don't know if you guys have seen, but Laker great Kobe Bryant unfortunately passed away in a helicopter crash at the age of 41 years of age. At the age of 41, along with his second oldest daughter, Gigi, who was 13. And 2 other people were involved in the crash and unfortunately passed away as well. It was a baseball coach and also his daughter, as well as the pilot, also died in that crash. So, before we go into the Champions League final, I would like to send out my condolences and best wishes to Vanessa Bryant, who is Kobe's wife. And the crazy thing is, she also just had another child conceived. And just yesterday, LeBron actually passed Kobe for the most points scored by a player in their entirety of their career. So, if I do end up doing a second upload, we'll be watching his career highlights. Well, if that's something that you want to see as a nice little tribute to Kobe, then we will do that. But we digress. The Volkspark Stadion, Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League final. It's just crazy to think that anything, you could be taken out of this world just as quickly as you are brought into it. And that's what scares me sometimes. It's that you don't know when your last day is gonna be. Just tell everyone you love them. Just tell your family you love them. Because you never know when they'll be taken away from you.
Now only 2 teams left in the cup, and we're left wondering who's going to be lifting it. Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV.
And here we are. 2 years in charge has led us to this moment. We line up in that 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Donnarumma leading out his men. Cancelo, John Stones. I think Matia Caldara and Theo Hernandez are the back 4. Kessie as our holding midfielder. Or let's see, Neymar, Mbappe. They've signed Duvan Zapata. Okay. Draxler. They signed Alaba. Marquinhos. They've signed Odriozola. And who's captain? Marco Verratti is the captain. Interesting. There's our men. first year back in European comp. They've made it to the final.
It's where everyone wants to be. Only two sides can accomplish that feat. And Lee, it's going to be fascinating to see what happens tonight. Well, it is. It's the big part.
It's,
It will be after the game.
here we go.
As players, it's very difficult.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Not get carried away. That's the job of the senior players in the dressing room.
The ribbons are out.
Look around your team. See the calm ones.
Let's get them all together.
Pass the message
Let's
on.
get the thumbnail.
The game plan. Go
Let's
on.
get the title. Well, mostly the thumbnail. Alrighty then. Are we just not seeing the Champions League final lineups? Okay, I'll do it myself then. Yeah, player ratings. There we go. They're not open a 4-2-4. Interesting. Okay then. They're playing Zapata as a right winger. Alrighty then. Champions League final. Let's get it. Here we go.
The Champions League final. We're about to find out who will be crowned Club Kings of Europe. Given away by the Rossoneri. Here's the Milan team. The goalkeeper is the precocious Gianluigi Donnarumma. Theo Hernandez starts with Joao Cancelo in the fullback positions. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be
Alrighty then. Here we go.
the referee has decided to award the free kick.
Neymar on this free kick. Just completely misses his target. Donnarumma rolls that one out to Stones. Stones. It's not where he passed it to. First of all.
Well, real excitement here, I say that because it is his long-awaited debut coming up. What should we be looking for from him, Lee?
Well, it depends on the nerves, Derek. He'll need to focus, calm himself down. He's been brought in here to score goals, give the fans a goal, and he'll be off to a flying start with every
Oh, Paqueta, lovely interception. Piontek, Jovic, Paqueta, Piontek, sends Jovic. Luka Jovic! There it is, 1-0. What a start. Luka Jovic has scored in the Champions League final.
Well, here is again. It looks as
Beautiful 1-2s being played from Paqueta.
far out from goal, but he has to hit the
Played it out to Piontek, who plays through Jovic, who absolutely fires it on his left foot. Absolute scenes. Luka Jovic. That is his 13th in the Champions League. He is 2 goals behind Griezmann. Well, 2 goals behind him to tie. 3 goals to take the Champions League Golden Boot. Correa.
Draxler. Well, they've lost possession of the ball.
I do them. Okay.
Draxler.
Ooh, strike there from Julian. Ends up an easy save there for Donnarumma. Paqueta.
Oh, wonderful bit of skill. Given away by Milan.
Mbappe. Mbappe. Now sends easy to Gianluigi.
Top-notch goalkeeping. He had to reach in with his hand.
It's all about reading.
And that's a simple A pass. Why aren't they passing it right to where I want them to? Well done, Van de Beek. Suso. Make a run. Kessie. Cancelo. Nice little ball roll. Frank got it. Kessie! Neymar. Good tackle by Jack Cancelo as it goes back to the PSG attack. Neymar switches the field. Odriozola with a good first touch. Abdou Diallo. Correa. And Marco Verratti. Verratti. See, ever since we scored that first goal, PSG has just been putting the pressure on. Jovic. Now sends João Cancelo. Cancelo. Nice little cut. Or rolls. And another one. Cancelo does get fouled. And they continue the play. Cleared away. Yeah. Verratti into Draxler. Zapata. Nice little back heel into Draxler. Draxler. Oh, good stuff, Kessie. And they're away, Van de Beek. David Alaba, see you in a bit. Somehow catches up to Van de Beek. Good stuff by Theo Hernandez. Jovic. Piontek. Let's get past Marquinhos then, and that's already half time. That 2 shots, 1 on target, 1 goal, versus their 2 shots and none on target. Right, second half begins. 45 minutes away from the final. David Alaba on the charge. Out to Correa to find Neymar. There we go. Piontek. Paqueta. Jovic has made his run. Luka Jovic! 2-0! That should do it. Luka Jovic. Quetta with a beautiful through ball into Jovic. I thought it was offside completely. I genuinely thought that Luka Jovic was offside then. Hold on, let me have a quick look. Hold on a minute. Was he offside? I don't know. I don't know. Was he offside? I don't know. Me personally, I think he was a little bit offside. Like, look how... Who's kept him onside? I don't know. Somehow we're up 2-0. One more for Jovic, and he's tied with Griezmann on the golden boot. Odriozola. Zapata. Draxler into Zapata. Zapata passes it back to Odriozola. Mbappe. Correa. Lovely. Oh, they get one back. Good piece of play there by Paris Saint-Germain. Lovely bit of footwork there by Kylian Mbappe. Found Angel Correa running at the back stick. And just like that, we've got ourselves a game. Quetta with a big tackle. Half an hour to go in the Champions League final.
He's certainly enjoying the lion's share of possession. But after that,
Oh, we're going to see limbs.
players are looking at each other.
Let's see with a big tackle.
Take responsibility yourself. Make something
Suso.
happen in this game.
Jovic. Piontek. Oh, Jovic, lovely turn. Jovic, 3! It's a hat trick in the Champions League final.
Absolutely unstoppable. What a performance.
Luka Jovic is an absolute animal.
Well, here's the replay. You have to say
Beautiful turn by Luka.
no match. It's a good finish and a richly deserved hat.
Right, I think we bring on some substitutions. Suso is gonna be brought in. Gonna be taken off for Oscar. And Piontek, despite playing very well. The 16-year-old Gabriel Fontana is gonna play in the Champions League final. What a moment. The 16-year-old getting this Champions League final moment. Oh, I completely forgot. If Jovic scores one more goal, he takes home the Champions League Golden Boot. Right, we got to score one more with Luka. We got to score one more. Right, we got to score one more goal with Luka Jovic. We got to score one more. And there it is! There it is! Luka Jovic has taken the game right by the jockstrap, and he's running away with it. 4 goals in the Champions League final. That's why he's proven to be our number 9. 16 goals in the Champions League. Oh, Fontana. Chill. Oh, okay. Okay. Now I've got to chill out. 4-1 against PSG in the final. Neymar. Draxler. Correa. Verratti. There's that one over the top. Easy catch for Donnarumma. Okay, let's not do that again. Cancelo. Oscar. Oh, ref, that's a foul, and it is indeed a foul. Oscar. Jovic. Paqueta. Dinks that one over the top! Just found the run of Luka. Okay, Lord Navas. Beautiful. Van de Beek. Alrighty then. The fans are singing out into the night. AC Milan are just moments away. Is Jovic going to find one more goal in the locker? The answer is no. And there it is. Milan are champions of Europe. Wow. 2 years on the trot with AC Milan. And they've only gone and won the Champions League. Now the question is, do we have one more go
Well, you just think how many games in
to
play.
try and win the treble?
Now, the game has just happened. Was the most important.
Second, or I believe third in the league. Early doors in the Coppa Nazionale. But Gianluigi Donnarumma will lift the Champions League trophy.
You can feel the emotion. It's natural to
What a moment.
this final, but so much hard work has
We've
gone
brought
into
Milan
the campaign.
back to their former glory. And their first Champions League since I believe 2007.
Getting to celebrate.
Well, it's giving something back. These fans have travelled all over the place, following their team. Now they
Absolute
join in the
scenes.
celebrations, go into the crowd and give them the cup. That's what I say.
We've built a winning team.
Trophy candidate league.
That's what I personally think. We have built a winning team. Now the question is, where do we improve upon?
Well, you never know when these moments are going to come along, Derek, in your career.
We're gonna have one final in-depth look at the save.
Champions of Europe.
And then we're gonna decide if or where we need improvements. But me personally, if we are to do a season 3, I have a couple of ideas on where to improve upon. Alrighty then. PSG, they didn't feel as strong as I felt, so maybe because it's the sliders, I don't know. Amazing victory, yeah. Jonathan Bamba. Team comes first. I mean, Bamba is one of the players that I may think of actually selling off in the next season. Jovic is indeed a superstar. He is indeed. No, not a hat trick. 4 goals in the final of the Champions League. Oh my goodness. Well, what a moment. Right. And now the question becomes, for season 3, where do we improve upon if we want to go for the treble? Because I'm looking at our current squad at the moment, and the squad itself looks fantastic. But if you're really looking at it, I do think that a true CDM is needed. I think next year we play. Benacer will still be our rotation man in terms of like the CDMs and everything like that. But in terms of players who I want to sell, Jonathan Bamba is indeed one of them. Maybe Oscar as well, because he's getting up there in age. So here's, and because of that, I do have a couple of CDMs in mind for next season, and also attacking midfielders. We got the likes of Ndidi, Lucas Torreira, who was actually at one point rumored to move to Milan. So that'd be a quite semi-realistic signing. Nicolo Barella, who was on loan in the first season at Inter Milan. So how cool would that be if we signed a ex-Milan player to, or yeah, like an ex-Inter Milan player to join AC Milan. That'd be pretty interesting. Now, if we wanted to keep Kessie at our CDM, we have a couple of attacking midfielders to work with the likes of James Madison, Dele Alli, Kai Havertz, Nabil Fekir, and Martin Erdegaard, who is someone that I have not used at all this year. So that could be a quite interesting signing. But that will be for you to decide. As we end off Season 2, riding off into the sunset with third in the league, early doors. We did win the treble, actually. We won the Italian... No, we didn't. We won the double. We won the Italian Super Cup. We finished third in the league. Early doors in the Coppa Nazionale. Actually, no. It was a quarterfinal exit. My bad. It was a quarterfinal exit, but a Champions League final win. And before we round out the episode, Luka Jovic, man. 46 games, 42 goals, 10 assists. He now holds the golden boot for the Champions League with 16 goals in 12 games. See, Piontek, I gave him a lot of slate. I gave him a lot of slate. But for him having 39 contributions in 40 games, you, sir, have earned yourself a place as a first-team player. Rafael Leao. And these were most games coming in off the bench. 19 goals, 4 assists, or even as a rotation man. So, big ups Rafael Leao. Van der Beek with 36 contributions in 48 games from center mid. That says something. Paqueta with 9 and 11. Sousa with 7 and 19 assists in all competitions. That's mental. And Kessie got up there in the assists as well with 12. This season is a success in my book. Now the question is, for Season 3, who do we sign? Who do we let go of? That is for you to decide. So, Season 3, let me know in the comments. Who do we bring in? Who do we get rid of? If you guys enjoyed the video and are excited, again, for Season 3, leave a like on the video. Sub if you're new. And until Season 3, peace.